Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, then welcome. It's very nice to meet you. I don't know why I'm mentioning that, but anyway, there's a little bit of a change of scenery. As you can see, I'm not at my normal spot, which is back in Brooklyn, New York. Right now, I am in Puerto Rico, and I am super happy about it. So I'm staying at my friend Chloe's place, and you're going to see her coming in and out of the frame because she's currently making breakfast for us. Hi, good morning. So welcome. Welcome to our first morning coffee while here in Puerto Rico. So it's happening a little bit earlier than normal today because we have some things that we need to do early this morning. So I'm going a little earlier than normal. What you can at least expect moving forward is for morning coffee to be live streamed at around 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yes. So keep that in mind moving forward. All right. So this is going to be a general energy reading for your Monday, March 2nd. Welcome to March, everybody. Spring is coming. Yes, that's exciting. Also keep in mind that this is time is an illusion and energies are fluid. I'm so sorry. I'm being out of like my original space has got me like my whole flow is I'm thrown off a little bit. But anyway, time is an illusion, energies are fluid. So just because this is a reading that's dated for the 2nd of March, that doesn't absolutely mean that it has to resonate for you at that time. Whenever you are guided to watch this reading and it resonates for you, then that's the message for you in that moment. Also keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yes, I'm not drinking coffee or tea this morning, or at least yet. Right now I have some kombucha. It's starfruit and passion fruit kombucha. It's delicious. Yes. All right, kids. So let's just get into it, shall we? Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our Monday, March 2nd, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, guys. Let's get started. You know what I'm feeling guided to do is start with the sacred geometry activation cards today. It's interesting. So, I mean, it's a new month. We just started March, and to be quite honest, Mercury is currently still in retrograde. It's going to be retrograde until the 9th of March, I believe. So that retrograde is coming to an end. But we've had a unique time period over this last month of February, this retrograde being in Pisces season. And just since 2020 has started, we've been in a very unique period of release. And the Spirit is also saying surrender, surrendering into that release. And so, what I want to look at right now for us is kind of what's being activated for us. This one. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, the first card that's out already is card number 19, Delight. Well, that's lovely. Oh, also, guys, if any of you are interested in getting a personal reading, I am absolutely available for that. I am going to be, I am on vacation, but this is a working vacation. I'm going to be working on a bunch of things for the channel. And if you are a cusper, look out for the cusp readings. I'm going to be working on that over the next 2 weeks. Ooh, there we go. We have our second card. Okay. Turn it up right. We have third eye chakra. All right. And so I want to get one more then. Just one more card, please, Spirit, for what's being activated for us right now. So anyway, that was just a sidebar. If you're looking to get a personal reading, now would be a really good time to do so, because I'm in paradise. So, I mean, I'm really like, nature is everywhere. So the channel is open, y'all. You know what I mean? Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. We're going to take all of those and we're going to leave it. All right. So, yes. Okay. So overall energy right now is card number 17, consciousness. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them into our reality. Oh, let me, a little bright. It's a little bright. Okay, there we go. All right. So this is our overall energy right now. This is activation. This is what we're in the process of activating. So as we go, and even as I'm saying that, I'm getting that strong ringing in my ear. Okay, great. So as sorry, I lost my train of thought. But so okay, we've been in this period recently, you know, where we've been really focusing on releasing and letting go and getting into alignment. Okay, so many of you could still be in a little bit of a dark period, I want to say. I'm not going to lie, y'all. This could have very well felt like a dark night of the soul type of energy over this last cycle. Okay. But it's really a strong, the stronger your purges, the more of an opportunity you have to really clear away some of the, I heard specifically narcissism. All right, cool. But that's not everybody. That's just a specific topic here. Okay, but we're really closing out some stuff. We're really clearing out some stuff. This is a really good energy to be in. And to be quite honest, what I feel for the collective right now, things just feel like we're on an upswing. Like maybe you're starting to see that things are getting better. Maybe you're starting to feel better. Who knows? All right, but take it as it resonates, right? So we have the first card that came out is delight. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. And to be quite honest, I feel like this is what we're paving the way for. Okay. We're paving the way for more delight to come into our lives, more happiness to come into our lives. And that happiness and that delight all has a lot to do with our expanded sense of consciousness and an open third eye. So if during this period, if you're feeling so inclined to do so, you might want to take some time to do exercises that may open and help to develop your third eye. This could be a really strong energetic period for the development and the strengthening of your third eye. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination, and our psychic powers. And what I'm getting specifically for a lot of us here is in terms of delight and third eye chakra, also with consciousness being the overall energy right now, your delight has a lot to do with your vision. Okay, there's a very strong message here in terms of seeing things as they truly are, opening your eyes to the truth of what's around you. And that includes the truths of the universe, all of the illusions that are in play here, that and all the ways that there are forces and systems in place to keep us asleep, to keep us hidden, to keep us in the dream of the Maya, okay? And your delight comes from being able to separate from that, expand your consciousness, and use extrasensory perception, i.e. your third eye, clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairsentience, to really perceive more of the reality that is around you than you have been able to in the past. For some of you, this is also about being willing and allowing yourself to see past the veil. That is a big part of it. Okay, and this is coming through specifically, so I'm going to mention it. Some of you out there are actually dealing with the fact that you would like to see past the illusion. You would like to see past the veil, get through the Maya. However, you're not quite allowing yourself to do so. Okay. Oh my goodness. Whoa, look at this. And one of the cards here is allowance. I totally forgot about that. Card number 9, allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. Holy moly. I swear to you guys, I did not remember that allowance was here. Okay, well, when we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. All right, so this is a pretty specific message here. For some of us, in terms of our third eyes, okay, or in terms of our extrasensory perception, or in terms of what we can't necessarily see with our physical eyes, we need to be able and willing to allow ourselves to open to the possibilities, because the possibilities are endless. And I know that's scary. I know that's daunting. Okay. But ultimately, it's a good thing. Moving forward, we have two other cards here. We have the throat chakra, which is card number 5. And it's so funny because Chloe and I were here doing readings just for the energy. And I was using, what was I using? I was using the, the Energy Oracle, and Archangel Gabriel and the throat chakra came out. Yes. So that's really cool. But that was just like a little personal thing for us, but it was still cool. But here we have throat chakra, right? The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Yes. So with this, especially with the third eye chakra and delight, we have the ability really to not only see for ourselves, see better, but to express ourselves better. Okay. We have the ability to delight in the fact that we can expand our consciousness and express our true selves, what we truly are, what we're truly meant to be, what we truly want to say, how we truly feel. That just came through. Okay. We're really in an energy of not being afraid to let ourselves be who we are and express ourselves fully, right? So finally, then we have dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Yes? I had something for this card and then it slipped away as I was reading the definition, but let me read it again. The frequency and of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. Yes. So in allowance here, okay, especially with the third eye and the throat chakra, we're allowing ourselves to open up and see and express differently, see different things, go for different opportunities, all that good stuff, okay? But it's all in service of, well, it's definitely in service of delight. And the strongest message there is to allow yourself to delight in the process, because there really is a lot of happiness that's coming to you. But in allowing yourself also to expand your consciousness and go through the dynamic, balance the dynamic, feel through all the different pieces of the dynamic, express yourself through all of the different layers and vibrations and pieces of the dynamic. Wow. Okay. This feels really good. This does feel really good. So I want to move forward here and I want to get to some oracle. And actually, let's go with the energy oracle. All right. And with all of this activation here, we have expansion of consciousness, throat, third eye and throat chakra. Okay. So, I just recognized that is succession there. We have cards number 5 and then card number 6, right? That's really cool. Okay. But also in this expansion of consciousness, we're really starting to break into our higher centers. And many of us have been going through, this heart chakra activation for an extended period of time. I want to say we've been in a heart chakra activation for quite an extended period of time. And now it's like, and here that is, you see the green in the allowance here. Okay, so that could represent your heart chakra. And for many of us, there has been a priming phase where now our hearts are open wide enough so that we can, in fact, allow the delight in balancing greater aspects of the dynamic and moving into the higher chakras, throat chakra, third eye, and then, wow, okay. And then you could see card number 7 as the crown chakra with consciousness. Okay, so we're literally moving up the scale here. I think it's quite wonderful that right underneath consciousness is card number 33, miracle. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Boop, I will take that. Okay, so with that said, our hearts are the heart chakra priming that we've been through is helping us allow for this raise in consciousness, this raise in frequency. So with all that said, I want to look now into a little bit of the storyline of the collective in terms of this energy, in terms of what we're activating here. We're moving into these higher states of consciousness. We're allowing ourselves, we're delighting in the balancing and the harmonizing and the union of the dynamic. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. If you are here tuning in live, thank you so much for being here. And if not, if you're watching this after the fact, I still thank you. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying. But let's look into the storyline here. Let's go a little bit deeper. Let me give this one more shuffle. Let's just see what spirit, what can you tell us about the storyline of the collective here in terms of this? Okay. That's enough, they say. Wow. All right. Overall energy is okay. Well, we have anxiety at the bottom of the deck. Okay. That's to be expected, to be quite honest, because of this expanding consciousness. All right. But with that, we have the angel of strength. We have adjacent possibilities, but then we also have hostilities. Okay, this hostilities card keeps coming out, and it's funny because it came out during while Chloe and I were doing some energy polls last night. And I see the hostilities as the 5 of Swords energy. So you know what? To be quite honest, this makes a lot of sense, especially with anxiety at the bottom of the deck. Now, the 5 of Swords energy can be very self-defeating, okay? It is, it can be self-sabotage. It can be the effects of sabotage by others, you know, external to you. You could see it as, you know, battling the elements, blah, blah, blah. But that's kind of like that's more of a lack mentality frame of mind in terms of like battling the elements, because it's like no, the one thing that is really helpful for you to remember as you go through your journey is that nothing happens in this world or in this life to you. Everything happens for you. And if you can look at it from that point of view, whatever it is you're going through, then that will help combat a lot of the negative effects of said hostility or whatever situations that you're going through here. But specifically in terms of this raise in consciousness, in terms of this expansion that we're all going through, moving now, getting ready to step into the higher centers of awareness, starting with throat chakra, moving our way up. There could be a lot of hostility. There could be a lot of people around you. There could be a lot of elements that try to stop you. There could be a lot of negative entities that try to stop you. Energy vampires that don't want you raising your frequency. These could be physically people. It could be entities using certain people as vessels to do this stuff, or it could just be beings that are still energetically based, that are not physically based, but that still work to siphon our energies and whatnot. So psychic attacks could be coming up. Beware of that. Do not fear, but just keep your eye open, keep your consciousness open so that you can mitigate the effects of that. Okay. But I'm also kind of getting like an energy of breaking free at all costs, or just it being a struggle to break free, or very much like an element of the 5 of Swords is, you know, it's a lose-lose situation. Obviously there can only be one victor. Someone's going to come out on top, but that doesn't mean that if you do come out on top, or if you are successful and whatnot, whatever, that it may not have been a hard-won victory, or it may not be, or it may be a victory that you're kind of like, I don't know, not necessarily proud of. Not to say that you've kind of done anything wrong. I don't know, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But if you haven't, it was just a necessary evil, I guess you could say. That's something that the 5 of Swords can look like here. But I feel like what this hostilities card is representing or talking about in this process for us is the struggle that it takes to break free from the chains, to break free from the illusions, the Maya, the matrix, and all of that, and the effects that are put into place to keep people from breaking free, right? But you're still able to do so. Okay. You then also have adjacent possibilities, which is then with an angel of strength. All right. So even though you may be facing some hostilities in terms of breaking free or raising your consciousness here and dealing with a lot of anxiety surrounding that, a lot of anxiety that may be brought up by the energies that are opposing you with this hostilities card. Ultimately, you do in fact have the angel of strength here on your side, reminding you, I'm hearing constantly reminding you that there are a plethora of ways that things could work out. Just because it's looking like it's a lost cause is kind of what they want to say here. That doesn't mean that there isn't another way that the universe can help you work this out. The universe is infinite. Thus, thus you are infinite as well. Okay? So always keep that in mind. But always remember that you have the angels on your side here. Angels, your spirit guides, the orishas, if you resonate with that, the nature, spirit, God, Gaia. You have everyone at your side, ready to help you here, ready to bolster your strength, ready to cheer you on, to be your cheerleader, to keep you going. Yes, I want to get into the Oracle of the Angels here and see what encouraging messages from this angel of strength energy is. And then I want to get into the tarot and talk about these hostilities. Yes. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. If you're tuning in live and if you're watching after the fact, welcome and thank you. If you guys are enjoying this, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. Also, if I'm going to be doing, I really like doing morning coffee live this way, so I'm going to continue. So if you want to be able to, get notified for all of my live streams, make sure to subscribe, but hit that hit the notification button and make sure you set it to all notifications. Yes. So that you get everything. You don't want to miss it. Yeah. Oh, wow. You're tuning in from LA. Oh, wow. It's early over there. But it's 3:11. Is it 3 in the morning over there? Yes, it sure is. Wow. Well, thank you so much for tuning in so early. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, that's it. All right, cool. So what other encouraging messages do you have for us angels in terms of this from the angel of strength here? What else would you like us to know? Yes. I'm going to get one more card, please. There it is. Yep. Overall, wow. Look at that. Overall energy from the angels here. Higher consciousness. Looky here, guys. Isn't that beautiful? And then on top of that, they're reminding us letting go is imperative. Letting go of everything, not really holding on to attachment to, oh no, you can't sleep. Well, I'm sorry, but thank you for tuning in anyway. But letting go of attachments to all things, all outcomes is ideal, really. Looking at a situation or any situation from a place of higher thought. And if you're having trouble letting go, this angel of strength is here. The angels of strength, all of the angels even, are here to help you and remind you that there is a higher perspective, okay? There is a greater form or a greater expression of consciousness that is much bigger, much more expansive, and can really see and perceive of things in ways that we can't necessarily understand in a three-dimensional mindset. So that's not to say that you're lacking in intelligence or competence in any way. It's just that there is a much greater perspective that is not quite visible from this three-dimensional or more limited point of view. So keep that in mind in terms of letting go and allowing yourself to be free and allowing yourself to trust that you will be well. Should you allow yourself to be? Oh, yes. You have to allow. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Cool. So with that said, now let's talk about hostilities here. And I'm going to get into the tarot for that. Mm-hmm. Also, for future reference, if you want to be able to tune in for happy hour, not happy hour, morning coffee. I don't know where happy hour came from, but morning coffee. If you want to tune into morning coffee, I'm looking to do that around 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah. So keep that in mind if you would like to join us live in the future. All right, Spirit. So let's talk about hostilities. One more shuffle. That's it. Okie dokie. So I'm here in Puerto Rico, and it's, there's a bit of humidity, and my cards are starting to react to it, but I kind of like it. It's giving it kind of a nice feel. It's interesting. Okay, so let's talk about hostilities for the collective here. What are these hostilities here? Okay. So far we have the King of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. At the at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and okay, one last card. Oh shoot, the Empress. Good Lord. Oh my God. Okay, so look, check it out, kids. We're literally breaking free. That's what these hostilities or this hostile energy could be for you. Okay. You're breaking yourself out of the mental prison. You're breaking yourself out of the matrix. You're breaking your balance, the harmony and the union of the masculine and feminine energy within, King and Queen of Pentacles. All right. What I was getting specifically with the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, there is definitely an energy of standing your ground here in terms of in terms of a more closed-minded point of view, and I say that lovingly. I also say that with all due respect. Okay, all perspectives, all points of view are valid. Okay, but with this King of Pentacles energy, this being an energy of someone who is well manifested, well grounded, knows themselves quite well, is doing well for themselves in some way, whether that could very well be financially, of course, because it is Pentacles. It doesn't mean that you're like rolling in the dough, but you've at least got something good going for yourself that's sustainable potentially. And I'm kind of feeling like even if it may not necessarily look the way, it may not be all glitzy and glammy, it may not be like that. It still is not anything less than what is right for you or what's necessary for you. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so there is an energy of need to stand your ground here with this King of Pentacles energy in terms of the Eight of Swords here. And then, but with an overall energy of the Queen of Pentacles, all right, your feminine side, or the nurturing, loving, caring, the motherly type aspect of this is within you, helping to support you as you stand up to the matrix, I guess we'll say, for lack of a better term. And with that, you have the Empress. You have fertility, you have abundance, you have care and compassion. I'm definitely seeing the Empress energy here as the environment, okay, surrounding you. So even in terms of these hostilities that are happening here for you, you still have this loving, caring, and nurturing. Okay. And that's mainly because now this is not just completely blind faith. I mean, you've done the work to get yourself, or at least you're doing the work to get yourself to this King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles state within. Okay. You've been doing the work, and that's been the focus of my channel since I began here, doing the work to balance out your masculine and feminine energies. Okay. So if you're doubting that you've been doing this work, then stop doubting yourself, because it's happening. Okay, that's what we're here for. That's what we're doing on this channel. If you're vibing with my channel, then you vibe with that in some way. So vibe with it in whatever way is best for you, right? I mean, I do a little bit of yoga here and there. Thank you for noticing, though. I want to look a little deeper into this Eight of Swords here for you. Mm. All right. Overall energy. Oh, look at that. The Two of Cups. I mean, talk about coming together, inner union. All right. We have that with the Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords. I'm sorry, the Page of Wands, the Four of Swords. Wow. The King of Swords and the Five of Swords. There's that Five of Swords energy, you guys. So here it is. Check it out. Knight of Cups is that heart chakra activation. Is that heart and oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Rediscovering yourself, rebalancing yourself, re-identifying yourself. Many of you have heard me say at this by now that I do see the Page of Wands as somewhat of a an energy of oh well, but yeah, I don't really I try not to pay attention to the chat too much during morning coffee, just because I just want to channel these messages for you guys. But anyway, but please chat amongst yourselves. I love you all so very much, and thank you for being here. So the Page of Wands is an energy of rediscovering yourself. So as your heart chakra is opening, you get a chance to realign, to rediscover yourself. Okay, and this is something with the Four of Swords. This is something that I feel like you could be meditating on this. I just Okay, we're back. What I heard is you're settling into this energy, okay, which is allowing you, first of all, is bringing you into greater union and harmony within yourself, Two of Cups. But this is also allowing you to look at this fuckery here with the Five of Swords from a perspective of the King of Swords and saying, you know what, actually, this doesn't have to rule my life. I can take another approach. And it's not, and it's more diplomatic than the Queen of Swords, which is great. But this is honestly seeing things as they truly are, using your third eye here, your higher sense of consciousness, even your fifth chakra, in expressing yourself and saying, this doesn't have to bother me. This doesn't have to affect me this way. I don't have to live this way. I don't have to think this way. My consciousness is expanding and I'm seeing things differently. And okay, oh my God, it's so perfect. It's so perfect that this is coming out as the King of Swords and not the Queen of Swords, because the King of Swords is way more diplomatic. This King of Swords energy is looking at everything around him or her and is saying, all right, look, that's how you see things. That's how you want to live your life. And that is great. I am not going to judge you for that. I am going to honor you in that. But also, that's not how I want to do it. So I'm going to go a different way. No hate, no malice, no judgment, none of that. Discernment, yes. But discernment to the point of, well, this actually just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to go in a different direction. But I see you. I recognize you. I honor you. I respect you. Namaste. We're going to move forward in our own directions. And we're going to be And what are we going to do in that? We are going to delight in it for myself and for you, in expressing ourselves with this throat chakra here in our most authentic way. How beautiful is that? How beautiful. And you have this with the balance of masculine and feminine energy within King and Queen of Pentacles, but also this Two of Cups. And this Two of Cups then also translates into the balance and the harmony and the union and the coming together of people. Because when you have this within, it's easier for you to find that with others, regardless of our walks of life or our way of being or our thought process, our belief systems. Yes? Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna close out the reading here. I definitely want to go to our Moonology deck and get a little guidance, and then I think we should go with the Gaia Oracle today. Or should we go with the Earth Warriors? We'll see. All right, so one last shuffle from Moonology here. Oops. One last shuffle. All right. What do we have from the Moonology? Guidance, please, Spirit. Take this one. Wow. Drop the mic. South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Woo! Okay, with New Moon in Gemini. Communication is key. But we need to be communicating. We need to be communicating from an open heart, an open mind, an open throat chakra. This is not about communicating with each other so that we can overpower each other, so that I can tell you my opinion is right or my way of life is right and yours is wrong. It's not about that. It's about expressing ourselves. It's about being true to who we are. It's about honoring who we truly are. It's about honoring ourselves by allowing ourselves to express, to show up as we are. So you know what I mean? Guys, just don't let your past hold you back. That's done. Over with. We're going to go with the Earth Warriors today to close this out. All right. Hey, well, if you can't do it yet, don't worry. I don't know. I mean, maybe y'all were, if that's okay. Take your time with this, especially with this Four of Swords energy that's here. This is not something that needs to be rushed. If you need more time to, all right. So let's go back a little bit. The Four of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. This is all talking about this Eight of Swords energy that we're breaking free from. Some of us, yes, we've already kind of settled into this, and now we're working from this place of activation. Others of us, I mean, you're still on your journey. You're still on your path. We're all in different parts of the path. So with this Four of Swords, settle into it. Allow yourself to settle into it. Contemplate it. Meditate on it. Feel through it. You don't have to take any action until you feel that the time is right, regardless of what everyone else says about it. That Five of Swords energy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Closing message here. Let me give this one last shuffle. Alrighty, kids. Closing message, please, Spirit. Closing message, please. Okay, wait. No, that's too many. All right. Come on. I'm actually going to reshuffle here. Sorry. I kind of got distracted for a second. All right. Let's try this one more time. Closing message, please, Spirit. Okay. Here we go. One card, please. There it is. Okay, the top one. All right, thank you. We have card number 8. Card number 8. Uluka Vahini. She who rides the owl brings justice. Beautiful. Let's see. She who rides the owl brings justice. Okay. Here we go. I am the goddess of karma, wealth, and balance. I come to correct adharma, that which is dark, unnatural, and against nature, life, love, and goodness. I redress the misuse of wealth and power. I enact divine justice and restore divine order. Trust in the innocence of your own soul and fear not, for I am ever watchful, and my power brings truth. Divine justice is always brought to bear. In a reading, this says, don't waste your valuable time and energy worrying about people getting away with things. It's not possible. Everything is balanced out by karma in the long run. If you feel down or depressed, take action immediately to reconnect to joy, healing energy, and vitality of spirit. All things are measured and metered by clear divine vision, and your job is to put your faith in the work of the divine whilst you tend to your own journey and with trust and commitment. All right, kids. So there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a fantastic day. This is my second full day here in Puerto Rico, and I may never leave. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Keep in tune. Stay tuned. I'm going to be working on the what are they? The cusp readings for all my cuspers out there. I'm super excited for that. And I think I do want to go live for those. So please keep that in mind. Keep your eyes peeled. I will be scheduling things so that you guys can prepare. Also, I will be doing happy hour this week. So stay tuned for that. And I love you all so very much. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Yes. Oh, look, it's a kitty. Hey, kitty. Bye.
Does it have to be on the sun or do you know?